Hello, it's Aunt Beck. I'm going to show you how to do a cute little candy corn Halloween fake cake today. This is a 4x4. It's a pretty small cake, as you can see. It's pretty tiny, so you can make it in a bigger size if you want. I'm just doing the 4x4. So what you're going to need for this one is some yellow, orange, white paint, fake sprinkles. These have bats on them. I got them on Etsy. Little bows, if you want. You can leave the bows off. I think I have 5 on this. You need spackle with a star tip and a rider tip. This is what I call a rider tip. It's just straight, round. Looks like a number 5. And a paintbrush, of course. So I'll put this on the side. And then I'll make the candy corn paint. I'm just going to start off with orange. In between colors, you're going to want to rinse off your brush in some water and then dry it off on a towel. And then you go down, you start to blend the 2 colors. Okay, I'm going to wipe off some of the excess paint I have on my brush. And then just blend, blend, blend. And I'm going to come back with a little bit more orange. Just right down to the base, or right where the yellow is starting to fade. Just a tiny bit. My yellow was getting too far down, and I really like the orange. So I come back in with a little orange on the brush. Okay. I think that looks pretty good. Then I'm going to rinse it off again and I'm going to dip it in white. Rinse it off, dry the brush, then add the white. I had a little orange in there, so I just rinsed it off again. Okay, and then you just keep blending. Until you get the consistency that you like. Okay, and then I'm going to wipe off the excess paint and add a tiny bit of yellow to the middle. Just brighten it up a little bit. Okay. Okay, looks good. I think I'll go one more time over that yellow and orange where they meet. Once around really softly. Okay, that looks good. I like it. Nice blend. Okay, and so then I'm gonna put a bottom shell border. Easy peasy. These are just ideas for a cute little Halloween cake. And maybe you think it's early for Halloween, but not in retail. We have to think about that like 6 months ahead of time. And my busiest time for selling Halloween and fall decor is August. So I want to be fully stocked for August. Okay, and with your writer tip, I'm going to mark. I usually do about 4 fingers. Like that to make my space. I want to add 5 bows. So that's 3 dots already. Yeah, so that works. It's exactly right. So 4 fingers went all the way around, made 5 spots. Okay, so then you add your swag. It's just a straight line. And another. Oh gosh. Okay. Usually I have a toothpick handy, but I don't right now. It happens. It's an air bubble. That kind of mistake is easier to fix on a fake cake than it is on a real cake. Okay. So that's a double straight swag. And then we're going to do like a little bead swag. I have a little mark right there. I can touch that up with paint later. Push, push, push. This one you want to make the tiny little beads. Okay, and you go all the way around. Then you're going to go back to your star tip and you're going to make a teardrop. Push, pull up. Push, pull up. And you go all the way around with that. I'm just going to do one side though for right now. Then you're going to, so you go all the way around with that. Then I'm washing off my brush again. And I'm going to paint the top. So I don't paint the top at first so I can put my hand there and keep it steady. It just makes life easier if the top is not wet when you're piping the sides of a fake cake. That's another thing, another great thing about making fake cakes. You can like handle the cake. If it was a real cake, you'd leave finger marks all over. You just couldn't touch it. Okay, and I'm just making a shell border. Up, down. They like rest on each other. Up, down. Up, pull down. Okay. Then I'm going to add my bows. They stick on, but for me, before I ship cakes out, I always glue it as well after all the piping dries. Usually ends up being the day before I mail it out. I go back and glue things on. Like these sprinkles are going to stick to the piping right now, but I go back and I glue them too because I don't want them falling off. I just want to be extra careful. They do stick pretty well though. And I glue them on with tacky glue. That's my go-to glue. I also use a hot glue gun on some things. Like sometimes on the bows, I'll use a hot glue gun after everything is dry. Depending on the kind of time I have. Sometimes I'll use hot glue instead of tacky glue. Okay, and that is it. That is your 4x4 inch Halloween fake cake. That's a cutie right there. That'd look really nice on a tablescape. Or you can give it away as a gift. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know if you make it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.